This car is the rolling definition of intimidation, especially for a Zennial who hasn't driven a manual transmission since that one time I sat in the parking lot of an Aston Martin dealership for 45 minutes trying to relearn how to drive a stick in the 6-speed Aston Martin I just bought. But that's a story for another video, a very embarrassing one. In all seriousness though, this car is a rolling fright fest. I know it's called the Dodge Viper, but when I first started driving it, it felt like I was a character in the House of Dragon, trying to claim a dragon and hoping it would accept me instead of trying to kill me. Everything about this car is difficult. Getting in and out felt like a mobility drill. The clutch, brake, and accelerator pedal are so incestuously close together, I felt like I was on the wrong side of Pornhub. And the pedals are so offset to the left, you'd think the car was designed by Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Hello, everybody.
Then there's the clutch travel. The clutch travel is so long I felt like I was kicking a hole through space and time every time I changed gears. I'm only 5'9", which meant I had to adjust my seat so close to the steering wheel to engage the clutch properly, I looked like a kid who stole his dad's car. And the shifter? I've never engaged a shifter where the gear throws felt both super close together and absurdly far apart. First gear feels like it's under the hood. Second feels like it's somewhere by the rear bumper. Shifting feels like dragging the stick through a pile of rocks. Every single gear change makes you question whether you did it right. There's no shift pattern on the knob, no indication of where anything is. I got it into reverse once. I still don't know how. Haven't found it again since. It's the worst car you could possibly relearn manual in. Probably. Definitely. Absolutely worst. And then there's how it drives. This thing meanders on the road like lanes are just a suggestion. I'd give it steering inputs and it would just ignore me. Like, nah, I think I'll drift right towards this 18-wheeler over here instead. And if I dared to correct it, if I tried to assert any kind of dominance, the car would snap. There's no traction control, no stability program, no safety net. It's just raw power and consequences. Try to oversteer at the wrong moment and the car will bite hard. The fact that I was driving it on public roads was insane to me, and it was raining. Because of course it was. Now, let me be clear. This isn't your average Gen 2 Viper. This is a 1998 Hennessy Venom 650R. Hennessy took the original 8-liter V10, bored it out to 8.4 liters, dropped in forged internals, and tuned it to make 650 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 in about 3.3 seconds. Top speed, 207 miles per hour. My particular car, the one I'm driving, full cage, full motion suspension, 0 disc brakes, and the hood, the hood is a one-of-one prototype. It was originally designed for a 1999 Viper GTS concept that was supposed to debut at the Detroit Auto Show, but never made it. Dodge auctioned it off, and now it's on this car. Everything about this Viper is extreme. It's violent, it's crude, it's completely unforgiving. But once I got over all the lack of refinement I'm used to in today's Gen Z cars, I became entranced by the way the Viper made me feel. Yeah, it's fast, but I didn't even need to go fast to feel what I was feeling, because everything that made it difficult also forced me to live in the moment. Modern cars are basically rolling iPads. You can zone out while driving. This car, it demands your full attention. It forces you to remember what gear you're in. It forces you to respect the throttle. It forces you to remember how fragile life actually is. It's like being in a relationship with a toxic girl. You don't know what if she actually likes you. You find yourself walking on eggshells, hoping to not piss her off because she might just confirm that she hates your guts and wants you to die. That's what this car feels like. unstable, unpredictable, but somehow more connected than anything else I've ever driven. And then there's how it looks. Honestly, the real reason I've always wanted a Viper is because it looks phallic.
Hey, yo, what the?
I mean, emotional. It looks emotional. But for real, this is one of the most evocative cars ever made. Every single line is loud, aggressive, and unapologetically American. Sure, it looks a little dated now, but even next to hypercars today, it hangs visually. You pull up in a Viper and people stare, even if they don't want one. They can't look away. It looks like a Viper. It drives like a dragon, and it wants to kill you. But it wants to do it in absolute style. And if you survive, you walk away loving every single moment of it.
Hey, when you pull that thing into your garage, does the garage say, is it in yet?